What's up guys, Pete Coulis here, and in today's video we're going to get into virtual assistants, or otherwise known as VAs. How can you use them for your Amazon business? Where can you find the best VAs? And what exactly should you assign them to do? Before we get into that guys, I just want to make a quick couple announcements. If you have not joined the Facebook group already, please do so below. The link is in the description. If you're interested, we have only 16 or 17 members or something, but it's brand new. I plan on definitely being really active in that Facebook group. You can ask me any questions that you want, and I will gladly answer them in a short period of time. Also, a link in the description will obviously be to my free course. It's on FBA, 65 plus videos, and it's definitely the best free course on the planet as far as I'm concerned. Totally unbiased opinion. So with that being said, let's get into the topic at hand, which is virtual assistants for Amazon. Guys, so I made a nice little list here to just make it easier for all of us, and we're going to go over it right now from top to bottom. So number one, the first thing you want to outsource in your business once you start, getting some sales, getting some sustainability, getting your ropes as far as the FBA business is concerned, you'll start to realize that a lot of the work is front end loaded, right? And you don't need to manually manage all the aspects of your business because you can just better allocate your own time as the CEO of your Amazon business, higher dollar per hour tasks than things like customer service. So one thing I would outsource without a doubt is customer service. Now, this can either be simply assigning the VA as a user with permissions, with specific permissions within your Amazon account. So you can add them as a user and only give them access and permission to handling customer service. If you don't want them to see your sales, you don't want them to see your sponsored ads, you don't want to see them have them see your bank account, that kind of stuff, you can just assign them specific customer service permissions. Or if you're using an actual third-party software to do customer service like Groove HQ or Zendesk or any of those other ones, you'll have to educate them and train them on how exactly you want them to do that. Second thing is just monthly sales reports. So every month you want to get this VA to download a monthly sales report from within Amazon, and how that's done, I have it in another video that I've made previously, but you just get a downloadable PDF of all your sales, income, expenses, everything from, plus and minus, and you get like a nice little expense report. You then want to transfer that expense report to whatever you use for bookkeeping. Maybe it's QuickBooks. It's easy enough. Get them to download that each and every month and input it into the proper destination depending on what you use. The third thing is weekly inventory reports. So you want them to keep tabs on your inventory at all times because, well, it's just something that you need to know. And if you want to know exactly how I control inventory, knowing when to reorder or knowing when to pump the brakes on a reorder, that's detailed in my free course and a link in the description. So there is no perfect system for keeping track of inventory. We can certainly make things better for us if we have a system to follow. Number 4, we have monthly refund/return report. So this is a key one too. So these are also downloadable from within Amazon. And basically you just want to keep full tabs on which products are getting returned, which ones are getting refunded, what's the reason that the customer is giving. Sometimes they don't give a good reason, but sometimes they do. And the reason this is important for you especially is because how I structure all of my negotiations or dealings with my suppliers is if a customer for any reason returns or refunds a product due to the fact that the product is faulty, due to the fact that it was actually the product itself that was flawed, right? Maybe it was broken, scratched, just completely not working straight out of the box for whatever reason, as long as it was the product's fault, that supplier will then reimburse me or comp me a free unit on the next order that I place with them. So that's why I keep track of all my refund/return reports, because in this business for profit, you should be too. Every dime matters. So if we can get comped, let's say 5 units per month are broken or damaged that we sell. If we can get 5 units for free on the next order every time, well, over time, that's going to save us some money. All right, so you also want these VAs to communicate with suppliers. And that can either be just keeping in touch with your existing suppliers or reaching out to new ones for new products, all of the above. And you don't want to be doing that. That's manual labor, and that's just not time-effective labor. Now we get into posting daily/weekly content to all your social media platforms. So if you have a brand, you should have a Facebook page. You should have an Instagram account, be a blog, right? Maybe a YouTube channel even for your brand. But you want to get this VA to post all content, to post content to your different outlets, just to keep your brand relevant, keep your brand name floating around in the the internet ecosystem at all times. And you can use really cheap / free softwares like Buffer right here to sort of automate that whole process for you. You can make one piece of content, for example, and publish it to your Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Google+, basically any social media platform you can think of. With a push of one button, it'll publish that one piece of content to every single platform in an instant. Something like Buffer is a definite huge time saver for both you if you want to do this yourself, and your VA if you want to get a VA to do it. The thing you want to get the VA to do is participate in Facebook groups that are relevant to your brand or niche or product, as well as forums like Reddit. Reddit's the big one. So just post there, just providing content and just giving value, right? Not selling anything, not being pushy, just simply providing value, participating, answering people's questions, and just providing value to the community, to whatever community you are in, because over time you will be very surprised at how much you could actually build relationships and trust with your potential customers to then later on, somewhere down the road, retarget to those customers with an advertisement or a product offer. So the last thing that I have here on this list is sponsored ads optimization. The reason I have this last and with a little question mark at the end is because you're going to need a concrete system on how you want to do sponsored ads before you actually hand this off to somebody. Like, you yourself should master this stuff before you actually punt it off to somebody, because how are they going to know what to do if you don't really even know what you're doing, right? So make sure you have a proven system that you can duplicate over and over again, that you know how to do it inside and out better than any VA ever would, before that you give them that responsibility. Again, sponsored ads are definitely outsourceable to VAs if you have a system. So there you have it, guys. These are 8 things right off the bat that you can outsource and save you a ton of time, ton of effort, and you can focus your time and energy on more important things that are pertinent to the growth of your business. Things that I don't outsource that some people do, which I just don't want to do myself, is like creating product listings, keyword research, product launches. I don't outsource any of that stuff, guys, because people overlook how important a product listing is. Like, my copywriting is always going to be better than a VA. My product launch is always going to be better than a VA. You know what I mean? Like, I'll never outsource something that's that important and vital to my business. That is always something I'm going to handle with me and me only, because I'm the only one that I trust to do that stuff. Kind of common sense, right? I just want to throw it out there. Same goes with emails, actually. I'm actually quite apprehensive to outsource emails as well, because emails, a great deal of the response rate that you get with an email campaign, whether it be just content, whether it be promotional, right, is the copywriting and ability for storytelling. And you're going to be more skilled than that, because you're the marketer here, you're the professional, not the virtual assistant. The virtual assistant is just simply going to do whatever you tell them to do, kind of like a robot. What I'm going to do now, guys, is show you my #1 resource for finding these VAs. They are pre-trained, pre-vetted. They are extremely skilled and experienced in comparison to many of the other platforms in which you can get VAs. And I know because I've used them several times, and I just really like this guy who owns this business, as well as his VAs that he gets. So here you go, guys. We are on the website where I get all my pre-trained VAs, called FreeUp. And what FreeUp is like I said, it's just simply a platform that it acts as like a middleman, connects you with potential virtual assistants. And you'll probably pay anywhere from $5 to $10 an hour for these virtual assistants. The majority of them will be in the Philippines. People in the Philippines tend to do amazing quality work. They work extremely hard. On top of that, they tend to speak perfect English, which is also a huge plus for us. Guys, without a doubt in my mind, FreeUp is the #1 resource to go to get virtual assistants for your Amazon business. Without a doubt. You will just simply have to fill out a little bit of information with what you're looking for, like what services are you in need. Do you need somebody to help you with your Shopify store? Do you need somebody to help you with Facebook ads? Do you need somebody to help you with your Amazon account in our case? Whatever criteria you fill out, right, they'll match you and pair you with the best possible candidates. Those candidates will then send you a nice email, like introducing themselves, what their skill sets are, what they're proficient in, and you go from there. You handle all the conversation with that potential VA. One-on-one, you can either carry the conversation on via email or bring it over to Skype, which I like to do. So that's it, guys. FreeUp.com with 3 E's. Check it out if you need some help for your Amazon business, some really, really cheap yet qualified help. That's that, guys. Hope you found this video very, very useful. My name is Pete Coulis. Again, check out the links in the description if you want that 100% free Amazon FBA course. And I sure as well would love to see you inside of that new Facebook group that I just created. So have a good day, guys. Talk to you later.